Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Know Your Daughter to Item series. In a previous episode, we covered an item from uh, weapons. We covered Khanda. In this episode, we'll be talking about Daedalus. Daedalus is an item purchasable at base shop under weapons. However, it can only be completed with items from Secret Shop. We'll be looking at ability, recommended heroes, trivia, recent changes, but first, card view. It costs 5100 gold, which includes 900 of recipe cost, and sell value is 2550 gold. Passive ability is critical strike, bonus is plus 88 attack damage. It's not shareable, you cannot disassemble it, does not give any usage alert. This requires Crystallis, Damage, and then recipe. Reset for it now. Critical Strike. Passive ability affects enemies, grants each attack a 30% chance to deal 225% damage. Proc chance 30%, critical damage 225%. Illusion nodes. Critical strike values shown are before illusion outgoing damage and armor reduction. Okay. Increase attack damage by an average of 37.5%. Proc chances of multiple critical strike sources stack. Okay. If two sources of critical strike proc at the same time, higher priority, higher multiplier has high priority. Critical strike uses pseudo random distribution, does not work against words, buildings, and allied units. Recommended heroes list. Heroes who may include a Daedalus in their build situationally listed below, but not limited, of course. Strength heroes: Dragon Knight, Kunkka, Sven, Tiny. Our agility heroes: Arc Warden, Clanks, Draw Ranger, Ember Spirit, Faceless Void, Gyrocopter, Medusa, Morphling, Templar Assassin, Terrorblade. Intelligence hero: Lena, Puck, Queen of Pain. Universal heroes: Magnus, Wind Ranger. Trivia: in original Dota, this item was called Burizadu Kianon. Burizadu Kianon. A reference to a weapon unique or ballista in Diablo 2. Burizada Kianon is the Romaji transliteration of Blizzard Canon when written in Japanese katakana. Daedalus is the Latin transcription of Greek Daidalos, which means clever worker. In ancient Greek, and Daedalus is also one of character in Ovid's Metamorphoses, who was a skillful craftsman artisan and the fathers of Icarus. Abaddon's response to killing Phoenix, that Phoenix flew too close to the mist, is a reference to the Greek myth of Icarus and Daedalus, where Icarus flew too close to the sun and crashed to sea when his wax wings melted. Recent changes in 7.35 version: item cost changes, increased crystallis cost from 1900 to 2000, reduced recipe cost from 300 to 200, so total gold cost remains unchanged at 5100 gold. In 7.34 versions, reduced crystallis recipe cost from 500 to 450, total cost decreases from 5150 to 5100. Right. In 7.27 version, reduced crystals recipe cost from 700 to 500, which cost decreases from 5350 to 5150, which is even decreased to 5100 from 7.35 versions and onwards. So that's it, fellas. We covered Daedalus. In our next episode, we'll be talking about Ethereal Blade. Looks like it is also going to be a very good read. Until then, be good to yourself and everybody around you, both in game and out game. Last but not least, good game, everybody. Good game.